friends, sorry I'm late. I had to wait for the cleaner to get out of the way, you know. She's come in and cleaned it all for me. Fucking £200 an hour. When I did the, I thought it was the butterfly. A lot of people thought it was a dragonfly. So today I thought I'd clear it up by doing a dragonfly. Well, up there you probably noticed I got hundreds of gas welding rods. Well, I don't do much gas welding now, so I was going to use them because 6,000 years ago I used to make these bulldogs, dragons, everything. If you look back 1,000 videos ago, you'll still see that there. That's there, and they don't move. It just stays there for some reason. What we're going to do is a dragonfly, but differently, in a wrought iron. So I'm going to bend these around there. By finding out where half is, so they're all approximately similar. Well, I say all, there's only 4 of them, but I believe a dragonfly has 4 wings. Tell me if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm wrong. Right, 29 1/4, which is 14 1/2, 14 5/8. So, up there somewhere. Didn't clean that up really well, did she? See, there's a thing there for pencils, huh? All you gotta do is shove it in there, right? 14 5/8. So I want to go there, dead middle. 14 1/2. I'll mark it there, and I'll mark it there. Ish. Use the word ish. So you can come in on this one, I think. Closer. Right. All we're going to do is get that there, and I'm going to bend it. Something like that. And we know it's going to spring back, don't we? So we want 4 of them. Which is there. 4, and I want them. Wait, quit it. I want them to settle about there. Gotta lay flat because we're going to try and weld it. Right, that's good. Take us up. You've got a bump stand. We're going to weld a piece across. So we know they're all the same, if you know what I mean. You know, just for now. I might take it back off later. So we want 4 pieces. I hate it when I tidy up. Honest to God, I do. You cannot find any damn thing. Oh, shut up. Right. I think right there. So we're gonna do 4 pieces that long. About there, eh? So me being King Kong, I can cut them by hand. 1, which is 2, 2, which is 3, 4, which is 4. So we are going to weld them. I'm wondering if I can use that. Looking at it. Will that hold up like that? The answer is no. So now we're going to do a bit of shape shifting. And then I just want to tack that on there like that, just to hold it there, so we don't lose the shape. I'm going to cut it back off later, maybe. I don't know yet. MIG welder, which you say in French. So I don't want you to be getting that, guys, so be prepared. I take no prisoners. Right, I just want to tack them on that. Can I do it? I have no idea. But if you know me, I'll definitely have a go. Make sure to lay in pretty flat, you know, because that's going to be a key point later on in life. A lot of rust on the ends of these. Right, 4 should be the same. Which are them 4? Put them in the back seats. Get off me. Now we want to bend these all identicals. Let me just do these rusty bits. You can do it with that, Rob. Why not? Because there's not a belt in there. Okay. I did find a belt earlier. This should last about 3 seconds, probably. But don't worry about it. Why is this a tighter one? See? I got a job to get out over there, so I just don't know what's happening here. That's good. So we want them in there, coming up from that corner-ish, and bending a luga. Luga, luga, a luga, luga, luga. So we need something to bend these. That would be nice. Just showing you don't have to well, as you all know, right behind me is a bender, but right, I'm going to there, that dot there. What did that give me? That gives me that. So that dot there is not fucking far enough. So put it back in. Right, I went to that dot. Now I'm going to that dot there. That's what I want. So go through there, swing it around, go to that dot there. Only close. If somebody comes along and says, oh, well, that one's not the same, then it gives you permission to either beat them around the head with a big hammer or just laugh. Put your jig away. Hey Jude. And let's go to town here. I just want it like that. More like that up the top there. So right, wherever it goes, where it goes. Don't start getting fussy. I'm just going like that. I'm not going to I'm not going to be too special here. I'm just going to go for it, you know. You won't notice it when it's all together. What about like that? Does look better, doesn't it? Right, let's go near then like that. Right, let's go in there like that. And that one's going there like that, you see. So that's what I said about not something like that. Right, that's your wings. So they're going on there like that. So now obviously they're going to be actually like that. So they can go away. We need a body. I want a body. This is I think it's plastic coated, which we don't particularly want. I don't know if I can get that off there. We will try. Hey man, you got to smoke the weed, you know. Smoke that weed, good for you. We're going to go on there, and every inch I'm going to put a kink into it. Well, we're going to try, alright? That's not coming out as I wanted it. So start again. Deja vu. Yeah man, got to smoke the weed, you know. Remember that? Well, you'll see what I was up to in a minute. And you'll see, oh, he's not as thick as he looks, hopefully. As I said, you know, if you're working on bigger steel, you tend to do what you got to do and walk away. Well, when you're doing these little things, you tend to fucking carry on regardless, which usually ends up fatal because it's right. Don't forget, you've only got a couple of days. Well, it's not a couple of days. It's the 15th. Yeah, giveaway.
Oh, giveaway.
We're doing a giveaway on the 15th. Are we doing it like midnight on the 15th or?
Yeah.
So we're going to draw. We're going to cut them all up, chuck them in a thingy. You know, whatever you chuck it in, and then we're going to draw it out. One. I'm going to draw out 3 actually, just in case the first one is not subscribed. What? So you got to be subscribed, and I left my cider downstairs, so you know that's even worse. Won't be long now. You asked for it. See what happens when you clean up? You've got to leave things alone, I'm telling you now.